is this one looking like that? Back up. Okay. All right. It's a lot. It's a lot to look at.
That's why I don't know.
Huh?
Just look at the point. All right.
Thank you, love. Okay. Hey everyone. I am Fifi, the Holistic Gypsy, and I'm here on our first Will to Wellness Wednesday. And today's topic is about healing versus treatment, or treatment versus healing. So I am going to give everyone a little bit of time to get the notification that I am live. Let me just make sure. I want to even make sure that I even posted this right, because this is my first time using I have two cameras here. Anyway, so for you guys that do not know, I am a holistic health practitioner. I am a certified detox specialist, and I'm also certified as an iridologist rather, and I am certified in regeneration detoxification. So this topic is a topic that I wrote about maybe like a year ago. This topic is, I believe, just a good topic to start off with for our first Will to Wellness Wednesdays, due to the fact that so many people interchangeably use the word healing versus treatment. Most people assume that these two words are one and the same, when actually they're entirely different. So I'm going to give the room a little time to come on in. I'm going to actually try to pin the subject here and Instagram. I'm live on Instagram and Facebook. Hi everyone, welcome. I don't know if I can see. Hi. Oh, did I pin it? Okay, let's see. Let's see how we do this. Okay, healing versus treatment. I'm trying to pin the title, so be patient with me, you guys. And you guys might hear my little ones. They're not in bed entirely. So we're going to post this, and we pin the topic. Okay, so there we go. So tonight's topic for our first Will to Wellness Wednesdays is the difference between treating versus healing. And again, I'm going to introduce myself one more time. I'm Felicia, the holistic gypsy. I am a holistic health practitioner, and I'm so excited to come to you guys today with this topic. Okay, so for those of you guys who are watching, if you guys can comment down below where you guys from. Why can't I see the comments here? Can I see the comments? Okay, maybe you guys are not commenting here on my Facebook Live. But give me some thumbs up and comments. I just want to make sure that I can interact with you guys on here. So give me some hearts, thumbs up, comments if you can, if you will. Just making sure that you guys can properly interact with me. Okay, cool. I got a thumbs up. Thank you. Okay. So, so like I said, many people get these two words mixed up all the time, because a lot of people assume they're one and the same when they're entirely not. First of all, the word treatment is actually owned by the AMA. The AMA is the American Medical Association. In order to actually be a treating, you'll hear the saying as treating physician or treating doctor. Who's your treating doctor? Who's your treating physician? or I'm going to create a treatment plan. You'll hear these words a lot in allopathic in the Western community. Hello, you guys. Welcome to our Will to Wellness Wednesday topic. I'm still going to be greeting as I'm talking. Try not to get too sidebarred, but as you can see, the pinned comment is about healing versus treatment because I see people coming into the chat room. And like I said, moving back on track, healing versus treatment. A lot of people in the allopathic community use the word treatment because that word is owned by the AMA, which is the American Medical Association. In order to be a part of the American Medical Association, you must have your doctor's degree or your license, which is a public licensing to practice and be a treated physician, a treated doctor. And again, you're going to hear these words, so on, so on. And I'm sure you guys probably heard these words and heard this type of terminology before. So I wanted to, just create my first video explaining this because, the verbiage in those who are not a licensed doctor practitioner, we have to stay away from certain words. By the way, to put a disclaimer, I am not a treated doctor. I'm not a licensed, and I do not practice medicine, okay? I'm into natural healing, self-empowerment. I'm a holistic coach. I'm a detox specialist. I am certified as a detox specialist, certified as a clinical iridologist, and certified in regeneration detoxification. So that is what I specialize in. If you guys are interested in joining my online tribe, I have a online tribe, Fifi the Holistic Gypsy. It is only $7 to be a private member to have access to book me for a one-on-one private holistic health consultations, to get specials, customized detox protocols. I usually, when I do customized detox protocols, you will do a self-assessment, and I will analyze your self-assessment, do an iridology reading. I'm a clinical iridologist, and from that point on, I will customize a detox, a 14-week detox protocol. So, and I tend to do a little more than other detox specialists due to getting to a place, a lot of people do these 3 to 5 or even 12 days and 21 days detoxes, and that's fine, and I believe that's cute, but to really regenerate and cause self-healing, and to give the body time to expel a lot of the toxins and backed up blockages from all the longevity of the lifestyle, you're going to need a more personalized deep detox, and you're going to have to be more consistent than those typical quick fix detox. Most of the time people are losing weight or trying to get clear skin, which I don't blame them because they work for those matters. But if you're looking for that, go to my website. Like I said, Fifi the Holistic Gypsy. If I can have my love, type that in the comments. Our website. Also, if you check in the description, my links will be there on how to join, to read more about this topic and all that good information, okay? So I just had to throw that sell pitch in there. And one more sell pitch I have is that we are currently having a special on my private holistic wellness club. We're having a special exclusively for our members. Like I said, it's $7 to join. And once you join, you have access to the services there, quality services, right? And it's 22% off. Right now we have a holiday special, 22% off. And if you again look in the description, you're going to see on Facebook, rather, I'm going to have the description on Instagram down in my later posting about this live video, okay? So when you look in the description, you'll see all the things that is included in that special, and the special only lasts until December 1st. So, okay, so keep that in mind, because right now it's holiday time, and I know the program is to stuff your face all the way to you're about to explode, right? And so at this time, to be ahead of yourself before New Year's, take advantage of the special, because I'm sure you guys are going to need it, right? And so, yeah, back to the topic. Like I said, welcome to Will to Wellness Wednesdays. Today's first series of Will to Wellness Wednesdays is about the difference between treatment versus healing. And, I already kind of went in on, like I said, how the AMA owns the word treatment, owns the word cure, owns the word diagnose. These are words that people in the natural health care community try to be very, if you're trained correctly, you know not to use these words and not interchangeably use these words, because you can get in a lot of trouble with the courts, the AMA, the FDA, the CDC, all that good stuff. So that's just to say that, like I said, I already put my disclaimer. I'm not a medical doctor. I am just a holistic health gypsy practitioner here to help and inform and educate and inspire you guys to take control of your health and to take control and be self-empowered, to take control of your life and to better it. So, okay, back to scaling it back to, we already talked about pretty much how the AMA used those terminologies, those words. That's pretty much, like I said, owned by them. So that's for one. That's one difference, or one of many differences of, the word treatment versus healing. And then two, and it's from my understanding, when you go to a Western practitioner or out in the allopathic community, one of the treating doctors or licensed practitioners, they normally give you some type of prescription, some type of drug, and they also more than likely will advise you to get some type of surgery, because most of the time they're cutting out your body parts because, a lot of us are ill-informed, and it's my understanding even some people in that field is ill-informed about looking at the body from a holistic perspective. And just by the practice of treatment, when you're treating with type of drugs and prescription, it's my understanding that those drugs are suppressing your body from communicating and expressing those symptoms, so you no longer can feel it. And so when you're doing such a thing like that, when you're treating and you're treating in such a way like that, that is the same thing as you, let me think. That's the same thing as you driving in your car and your oil light or your gas tank light comes on, or your check engine light comes on, and you decide to say, who cares? I'm going to keep driving it, and I'm going to actually bash the light out. I'm now going to actually stop. Instead of getting my actual, car fixed, I'm going to just take the signal that's telling me I need it fixed. I'm going to bash it out. That's the same thing we do when we suppress the symptoms of our body, because it is, we're not taught to, first of all, be in tune and in synchronistic with our body and to look at our body as whole. We are so quick to go pick up something, to suppress that expression of the body and just keep it moving, keep being productive, produce for your job, keep, just popping the pills and, being on a hamster wheel of life. And next thing you know, boom, you're smacked with some bigger problem, right? Due to the level of suppression. So this is why, from my perspective, coming from a holistic perspective, this is why it's important to know the difference versus treatment and healing. This is why also it's good to know about holistic health, which would be another topic in another future Will to Wellness video series that I'll be doing. I'm trying to think what else when it comes to treatment. So yeah, treatment, like I said, treatment is when you're using the word treatment, it's implied that you are treating the symptom. So you're not getting to the root issue, you're treating a symptom. And a symptom is a side effect of the rooted problem, right? And the difference of healing versus treatment, healing on the other side is when you are giving your body the opportunity to heal itself. Now, I don't know about you guys, but it's my knowing and my understanding that healing is when your body has, say for example, you cut yourself, right? And you get a scab and it scabs up, and next thing you know, you don't see it anymore. That's healing. And that will be the same thing. The same thing would apply for other quote unquote illnesses or diseases. Because, and I say that because these are labels. When we use these words, these different words, tumors, cancer, high blood pressure, diabetes, and uh, all these different words that are called diseases, or as we know it, identified as diseases, we tend to get really scared, and that's due to the lack of understanding. And it says it in many religions and practices, my people will perish from lack of knowledge, right? And so this is why it's important for people to start understanding more about how the body works, how the body functions. And this is why I'm here. Like I said, I have my holistic club, but I'm also going to be doing some public videos. I'm very limited to what I can and can't speak of and how I speak here in the public eye. So if you want to get more in-depth videos and get more in depth with these types of conversations, please join fifitheholisticgypsy.com. Another thing with the natural community as well, because that has been infiltrated. That's my personal opinion, but the natural community has been infiltrated and also taken over, through the education systems, and the trainings have been taking over. Not all, but many of them has been taking over through the AMA, the American Medical Association, which is the Western allopathic approach. And so a lot of naturopathic doctors are also using natural remedies to treat symptoms. And so again, there's a difference of treating, like I said, treating versus healing. Healing is when you give the opportunity for your body to heal itself and to regenerate, so that not only we're past the part of the symptoms going away, we're at the point where the body no longer has the issue. In order to get to that place, you have to first of all evaluate, like I said, look at the body holistically. That's rule number one. Two, because then your approach would not be to suppress a symptom. So like I said, they're doing this in the natural community through supplements, through herbs, and through just all these different remedies that are treating the symptoms of the body, headaches, having anxiety attacks, having fatigue, depression, and eczema, having high blood pressure, having high cholesterol. Again, these are all symptoms. These are all derived from a more rooted problem of your body being imbalanced. And legal marijuana, yes, legal marijuana is definitely one of them. A lot of people take so many natural, and by all means, I'm not here, natural supplements is still a step up from taking chemical drugs that totally take you out of whack. But even some natural products can also take your body out of whack, and they can be misused, and they have a toxemia effect to the body as well, such as herbs and all these other things as well. So you can still, think you're getting better, but it's just, we need clarity on this misconception that just because you're taking something natural, you're not still treating the symptoms, and versus healing and regenerating the body. One of the things you can do to stop treating is, first of all, get in a place and a mindset to stop trying to suppress a symptom. Now, I understand it's unpleasant, so that's where the natural remedies come, in fact, to help just treat the symptoms until you get to a place where you're ready to give your body time to heal and regenerate. And that's what I do. This is what I specialize in. Like I said, I'm certified in regeneration detoxification. I'm also certified in clinical iridology, which is soft tissue analysis of the iris, which shows a map, an analysis of what's going on in the body. And also I can even look into the genetics, the genetic constitution of the body through the iris. As well as I'm certified as a detox specialist to guide and create customized detox plans for those who are looking to detox. Detox is another topic that I'll elaborate on, but I'm going to mention it a little bit here. Detox is when you give your body the opportunity to pretty much expel toxins and garbage, junk, dead cells, because hey, this is just trillions of cells right here sitting all up here in your face right now. And they also eat and they shit, and that shit has to come out through somewhere. And if our body, most people bodies, because of this matrix and the way this world is designed and set up, our kidneys and adrenals are down, and those are places not only regulate our energy, regulate our hormones, metabolisms, and even metabolizes minerals, far as the adrenals. So when normally you have all these mineral deficiencies, you want to go take the minerals, it's more than likely your adrenals are down. You have adrenal fatigue, right? And more than likely your kidneys are not open, and therefore all the cellular waste when your body, your cells are eating from all the food, right? When your body goes and you eat all the food that goes into your body, and you digest it. A lot of us have problems with digestion, so that's one problem, digestion. You already have a problem there, right? Then as far as malabsorption, you have a problem with malabsorption due to just having, I don't know if you guys heard of mucus plaque, but having a coated bunch of toxins sitting on the bowel, sitting on the colon, sitting in the intestines, where your body can't absorb the nutrients and put it in the bloodstream to feed the cells so the cells can properly regenerate and have the nutrients it need to properly function. You know, that's not only affecting how we physically look, it's affecting how we physically function. It's affecting how each cell in the body is functioning. And so, like I said, the cells eat, and that's through the blood. The blood is what provides, it's like the kitchen, it provides the nutrients to the cells. And the lymphatic system is where the body dumps waste to expel through the kidneys, which, like I said, most of us have kidney issues due to the lifestyle that we have, due to the foods we eat, the lack of sleep, the stress. You know, all these different things can be taxing on the body. You have 3 triggers when it comes to affecting the body, and that is emotional, physical, and chemical stress. And when I'm working with clients, these are things we get into to see the triggers. I also analyze the symptomology from their self-assessment. Like I said, I do the iridology, and I come up with a customized detox protocol. And so when we're doing that, we are, when I'm working with the client, because I'm working with them together, because at the end of the day, I'm just here guiding them. They do, you know, as they choose to do. And if they continue, you know, with my guidance, they do as they do. Most of them reverses illnesses and sicknesses, whether they're, you know, losing weight, their blood pressure, their high cholesterol goes down, these different factors. And they also have to maintain a lifestyle change, because we, like I said, we have to get to the root. If we're actually healing, we have to do something different. Most of us want quick fixes, and we want to presume with our regular habits and, you know, our normal day-to-day routine, which is what got us into that state and condition in the first place. So we first have to get to that place of changing our mindset, first of all, and be willing to do the change, be willing to look at the body, you know, holistically, and being able to not look at your symptom as a negative thing, and look at your body and being grateful for the symptom, even if it's unpleasant, that your body is working efficiently, because most of the symptoms are there to save you. For example, like inflammation, you know, inflammation is there to create a buffer, so the acids, because when our like I said, when our body digests food, the stomach acids, and if it, you know, the chemical reaction, if you eat certain foods, it turns into acid. Therefore, you're putting acid in the body, and you know, the body has to pull when you know, the blood can't be acid, it has to remain alkaline. So in order for that to happen, it has to pull, you know, cholesterol from the body to create a buffer, which, you know, that's why people have high cholesterol. And it causes the body to swell, which causes inflammation. Okay, so this is just the effects, and you know, and we can talk about that all day. I'm trying to fit so much in one session video, so I know it may be over too much for some people. I will do more slowing down the pace videos in the future. Bear with me, you guys. This is my first public live video, and I'm trying to be as careful as possible given that I am in the public eye right now, and as you guys don't know, it's my understanding Facebook and all these other nice, beautiful platforms that we use every day are censoring a lot of things and promoting a lot of things. And I will not claim or say anything more than that. But so that is, when it comes to healing, is a lifestyle switch, is a lifestyle change. You got to first be in a mindset and be open to changing and giving up some of the pleasant things. And you don't have to give it up entirely, but when you're detoxing with me, pretty much that's gone. Like, more than likely you're gonna put it down. You're gonna put the addictions down. And sometimes we have to go emotionally in, because some of the addictions that we do have and habits that we do have that took us into that state is because we're trying to suppress our emotional and energetic state, right? And so, like, for example, I know for me, when I go on a fast, and if I get triggered, certain things that trigger me, I'm not going to tell y'all my business of what triggers me, but if certain things trigger me, I tend to want to eat cooked food. When I go on a detox, it depends on what level detox. That's another topic, right? But, I go on a very high level detox, and next thing you know, I get triggered and I get pulled into where now I am craving some dense, some good cooked, plant-based / vegan, soul food, okay? Which I know it's not good, but it's just less karmatic energy attached to it, right? But I went from, a high level detox to I got triggered, I got pulled down. I don't really want to deal with those emotions, right? And because now I'm mindful of it, I can control it better. When you bring these things into the forefront of your mind, you won't fall into the subconscious programmings that you have, because now you're starting to be aware of them. And so therefore you can better handle and approach the situation far as letting go of these old habits, being able to identify the enablers in your life, being able to identify the triggers that trigger you to kind of revert back to these old programs and these old habits that put us in a place of disharmony, disease, dis-ease within the body. And so, like I said, healing is definitely something that you probably and more likely really want to strive for, because if you're in it for the long haul like me, you want to be old and fly, because I know I do, and you want to not, be in this vessel, in this body, and be suffering and be literally living in hell inside your own being or vehicle. Why, if you could avoid that, why not? Because at the end of the day, I don't know if we can jump in two different bodies at the same time, but as far as I know, this is the only one I got for now. And so that is, I'm here to take any questions or comments. Let's see. Let me know if you guys have any questions or comments when it comes to treatment versus healing. And waiting. Yes, that's right. The lack of understanding when it comes to disease is real. Absolutely. I agree. That's a comment on Facebook. Great first video. Thank you, Liberty Priceless. Thank you, Carlicia, for the thumbs up. Okay. If you guys have any questions, did I unpin my comment? No. See, this is because I don't know what I'm doing, you guys. Bear with me. Okay. I think it's still pinned. Okay. Anyway. So that is our first topic today, healing versus treatment. I'm hoping that I was able to break that down without being super long in this video, and I'm going to post this for those who have missed the live, since it is our first video. Okay, so again, if you join my private health and wellness club, Fifi the Holistic Gypsy, is only $7 to be a private member, and with that you will get access to all the documents that would help you. You know, I'm always about self-empowerment, so you're going to get documents where even if you don't book me, you can do your own thing. You'll have, you know, you'll gain more information than if you stay not a member. Even though you guys are gaining, you know, more understanding and clarity here as well, you just go more in depth. You'll have access to book me for my services, and then in the future, I intend to go into way more depth about topics because, like I said, when you're in the public eye and you are not, and I am not a licensed practitioner, and I do not practice medicine. And, you know, like I said, you steer clear from these words, treating, diagnose, cure, and all these words that, like I said, we interchangeably toss around because there's a misconception that they're one and the same. And as I explained to you guys, it is not. So, join me. I am looking to do this every second or fourth Wednesday of the month, my Will to Wellness topic. So twice a month I will come publicly talking about different topics. So you guys can inbox me or message me here about future topics that you may want to discuss when it comes to holistic health and wellness. I already kind of have some topics in mind, but I'm not going to go tell you guys. And be on the lookout for the recording to share this with someone you love and care and who wants to take better care of their self and health and be self-empowered, because that's what I'm always about. Talk to you guys later. Take advantage of my special. So you got to join before December 1st. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope you guys have a good Wednesday, and see you the fourth Wednesday of this month. I do not know the date. I think the 27th. I think. Either way. Peace. Take care. Bye.